Yo, real talk. It's funny. Just the other day, I was like, it seems like the hired leftist left blue sky, but they're apparently zerging me right now, right? Um, Honestly, I hadn't talked to these people in a long time, a couple weeks. They just like to come and like attack random people. I get attacked by them a lot. Um, but if these people are not paid by our government, they should be because, well, I'm pretty sure most of these people, or I don't want to say most, but quite a lot of them are some kind of CIA thing. Obviously, Antifa is the capital class, right? But if these people are doing this for free, they really should be paid by our government. If I was a capitalist, baby eating, baphomet worshiping Satanist who like killed people in other countries like nothing and stole kids to rape, I would want these people on my team. How these people are like the fucking MMR of making leftism appealing to anybody. They're the MMR vaccine. The way that stops measles. This motherfuckers stop any leftist idea from catching on. Interacting them with just 15 minutes, you say to yourself, I don't want anyone to think I'm anything. Like I started like after the Epstein files, I started going from my previous position, which was I'm an ideological Zionist and I support Israel, but their leaders are evil, just like our leaders are evil. They need to be overthrown. I went from that after seeing the Epstein emails and it clicked that Israel's more of a cause of all this versus a co-conspirator in decay. I kind of got that insight. And I started saying I'm anti-Zionist. I'm still an ideological Zionist, but like this state is so evil from the outset that I can't say I'm a Zionist anymore. But just seeing leftists for 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm walking that back shit back. I don't want to say I'm an anti-Zionist anymore, simply because I don't want to be confused with these borderline mentally handicapped people who will come in your mentions. They'll be like, white. And I'm just like, excuse me? It's like, you're white. And I'm like, yeah. Well, technically, I'm mixed ethnicity, but yeah, by race, I'd be called white. Thank you. It's a bad thing, white. People with nicknames like the CEO of autogynephilia, and it's like you think you're advocating for trans people by humiliating the idea of sexualizing women in a pathology, or I don't know what the fuck you're doing over there, buddy, but sounds pretty fucked up and a little bit predatory. And then this person with an ass for a face will just be like, I don't like you. And I'm like, okay, well, you're bottom for 20 percentile of all human beings. Literally every way. Like you're ugly, you're stupid, you're a loser, you're full of hate. And that's the thing about the thing that unites all of these leftists is they're full of hate. Like they're just hateful fucking people. They'll just come up to your face and be like, white? And it's like, yeah, they're literally MAGAs. Like that's what you can find on X. They'll be like Jew spick. It's just like, excuse me. Nobody's reading something and writing. They'll be like fucking Jew N words. It's like, oh, you said a lot there. That's apparently supposed to mean something to me. And the leftists do the same thing. They'll be like, you white, and it's like, excuse me. Yeah, white bad, you white. And like I said, this is why I'm gonna walk back saying I'm anti-Zionist, simply because I don't want anyone ever to think anything like I hate these people. These people are either CIA officers or their brains were so eaten by them that they're fucking lobotomized. I don't know which is which, but there's no way what these people are about is any kind of cogent social group that makes sense. Like they're just clearly some kind of sabotage zombie. And for real, like the totality of why leftists hate Israel is they literally hate white people. Like this is like modern leftism. It converges on like the same shit Nazis are about, but about white people. Like they'll just come up in your mentions like white, and it's like, is that supposed to mean some shit? Like my grandmother's from Algeria. My grandfather was Polish and German. Or no, German and English. And then my other side is Polish and Italian. They came here in 1900. I'm not sure what you're supposed to be saying when you scream in my face white. Maybe that means something to you, but it doesn't mean anything to me. That white is not a cogent argument or attack. You sound like Nazis when they go to people, they're like, "Spick Jew." It's like, what does that mean? You know what it means, you thieving bastards, nefarious. It's like, leftists do this unironically with white people, and yeah, they're just loathsome. And the reason this is what's real, like that's why there's so many commonalities between leftists and Nazis, right? Like they both really hate Israel, but for different reasons. Like Nazis hate Israel because they hate the eternal Jew, and these people hate Israel because they hate white people, and they view the Jew as a type of white, right? I hate Israel for high class reasons, not because they're Jews, not because they're white, but because the state was founded in deception. It's part of a weird golden age Zionist nut. Like, like crazy people, like the elites went crazy in the golden age, right? And we're going back there now that the USSR isn't here to scare them. And some of them started thinking they want to make Zion again. And it was literally started out as an ethno-nationalist project. Yeah, you don't really know these things. And the pretense that it was to protect Jews is literally fraudulent. Like, I didn't know. When I learned all this, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna support Israel anymore. But these people literally decide everything based on ethnicity, like Jew, white. And it's like, that's it. If these people ain't being paid, they should be, because they're the best MMR vaccine to anyone becoming more leftist. For real, they are. Like, they just literally attack, divide, hate. They're so full of anger and hate, and they're mediocre. They're just like MAGAs and Nazis. You know, like your average Nazi's a fucking loser. They have nothing in their life. They're not proud of anything, so they have to be proud of race. That's a lot like leftists. Like they have nothing in their life. They're fucking losers. And because they're angry because they're losers, they need to be hateful of shit, so they pick leftist stuff. And usually the reason is just superficial. Like the ones who go proper MAGA were just like Christian, white, and straight, usually. And these people are minority and gay, so that means they have to be a leftist to be hateful. They look just like MAGAs. Honestly, they seem crazier than a lot of MAGAs, right? It just amazes me that they think their opinions or insults matter to anyone. Like, they literally are out of touch with how pathetic they are, that it's almost like being insulted by a homeless person. It's like you literally can't insult anybody. You're so sad. Like, you cannot do it. In order for an insult to hit, the person saying it has to be somewhat respectable, at least minimally. These people are literally on the par with like a homeless person. When they insult you, you just laugh because it's like you're about to start a mutual aid request to pay your rent. I know you are. You're probably trying to make money on Etsy. These are the kind of people who would join up with capitalists to do crimes while still thinking they're leftists. It's like you're just a complete pathetic dirtbag. You are literally a Nazi. Like everything about your outlook was created by the CIA, whether you realize it or not. Which is why you cannot distinguish these. The main way to distinguish a leftist from a MAGA is just to look at them. MAGAs are usually like traditional Christian, Hispanic, or white. These people will be usually white. Some of them are minority. Like dirtbag leftism seems to attract white losers, right? And they're usually queer or pretending to be queer, simply because like they know the bad one is the white. So a lot of leftists will partake on like a queer persona, even if they're not LGBT. Or alternatively, they are queer, so they're like, I can't join MAGA to hate, so I gotta join this instead. They're just down to walk in people's face and be like, "You white," and it's like, "Excuse me?" Like, "Yeah, you heard me, white." It's like you sound legit like a Nazi walking up to like people, being like, "You Jew bag, spick." It's like, oh, and then another thing they have in common with MAGA is communicating in pictures. Like, this goes to show how smooth the brain is. Like that recent what was it? I think it was a neurologist who said Gen Z is the first generation to have a lower IQ, whereas millennials had the highest IQ. And this is why, like, they just communicate in pictures and grunts. You're like, white, and then they show that picture of the pig shitting on its balls, and you just look at it like, why should I care about this? And then, like, because they're so fucked up, like, you don't understand their jokes. They act like there's something wrong with you. Like, CEO of autogynephilia, CEO of AGP. I just assumed that was like a company they had. And then they thought I was so stupid to not realize they were making a joke of sexualizing women. Like, making a joke that they're trans because they sexualize women. And I'm just like, where do I start with this? Like, one, because I don't know AGP off the top. I mean, I've heard of it, obviously, but like, because I didn't think that you're talking about autogynephilia, that makes me stupid. Two, like, your whole persona is so fucking weird and predatory. Like, does it click that it's really weird to make your identity about, like, sexualizing an identity of women and make that's what you want to be known as online? That's predatory and weird, bruh. I'm just saying. Like, I don't think I'm stupid for not thinking you're the CEO of autogynephilia. I mean, why that, like, that you would think to write that says more about you than me. It'd be like if your name was like stab my balls and you made an acronym and then I didn't understand because I just don't ever think about that. Like, and then you're like, you stupid motherfucker, my name means stab my balls. It's like, this is leftist thought. That's fucking weird, bro. Like I said, if these people ain't being paid by Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos shit, Zuck shit, Bill Barr, Tulsi Gabbard, they should be. Because these motherfuckers is the best inoculation. You literally want to be right wing just not to be confused with this motherfucker. You're like, this motherfucker is walking up to people online screaming white at them. What does that even mean? They sound like a Nazi. Like, they think because they're screaming white, that doesn't mean they're full of hate, irrational, hateful, spiteful little shits, just like Nazis are. Like, I hate to tell you, but you are, like, bro. So yeah, I said, where did all the disgusting leftists go? Like, I haven't been attacked by them in a while. Again, I must have stepped on one of their beehives. I stepped on their beehives because this as Wayne Bang, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He said he's very upset that Brianna Wu's surname is Wu because she's a white woman. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, it's completely possible for non-white people to do this, and they do. Like, sign up with elites to sell other people out. And I said, your Thai, like, your country, like, the reason there's so much child trafficking is there's so many people willing to sell kids for exploitation. Like, I hate to tell you this, white isn't evil. Like, this simplistic leftist thought you have is divisive, stops unity, helps the elite class. And because I said that, I got piled on by leftists, right? And they started screaming white in my face, right? And other things, and calling themselves the CEO of autogynephilia. That's really fucking weird.